All right, this is lesson 7.7, which is dividing and multiplying rational expressions. And so, quick review. In general, if you ever have a rational expression, rational meaning function, or sorry, rational, meaning fraction, then what you do is the first thing you would do is you would factor the numerator denominator. So you want this to look like something like this. That's step one. Step two is to reduce all ones. So what I mean by that is, do things like anything divided by itself is 1. Okay? So let's use that to apply to multiplying rational expressions, and this was yesterday's. This was 7.6. So when we have something like this, we need to first factor the numerator and the denominator. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the numerator of the first one. X squared minus 9x. Maybe I'm confused by that. But what I recognize is when I look at these two terms, they both have an x in it. This has an x and this has an x. So I'll divide both of them by x, leave me with x times the quantity, x minus 9. So that's the numerator. The denominator of the first fraction, that's 8x minus 8. Again, let me go to the side really quick. If I look at the two of these both also have an 8. So the GCF here is an 8. I'm going to go ahead and factor out an 8. Leave me with x minus 1. I'll go ahead and write down the second fraction because it's already factored. And again, we would multiply these fractions straight across. But since this would all end up on the numerator, this would all end up on the denominator, anything divided by itself is 1. So those two reduce because x divided by 1, x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 is 1. X minus 9 divided by x minus 9 is also 1. So this reduces to x over 8. Now here, what we need to do is we need to divide the rational expressions. So as you see on number 1, on the first one, there's a multiplication sign. On the second one, there is a division sign. So if you think about it, if we had fractions like 1/2 divided by 3/6, what we would do is we would multiply by the reciprocal. So this is equal to 1/2 times 6 over 3. We do the same thing here. The first fraction is going to stay how it is, but then we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to flip this. X plus 7 goes to the numerator, x minus 2 goes to the denominator. Now I factor this as normal. The numerator, I need two numbers that multiply together to give me 12. 6 and 2, 3 and 4, 12 and 1. But combined to give me a negative 8. I know that 6 plus 2 is 8. So let's make that a negative 6 minus 2 to give me a negative 8. The denominator, I need two numbers that multiply together to give me 24, negative 24. 6 and 4, 8 and 3, 2 and 12. Two numbers that combine to give me a negative 2. I know 6 minus 4 is 2, but I need it to be a negative 2, so I'll make a negative 6 plus 4. Now that we've done that, anything divided by itself is 1. 6 minus 6 divided by 6 minus 6 is 1. X minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is also 1, leaving me with x plus 7 in the numerator and x plus 4 in the denominator. Again, if you're dividing by a fraction, you need to change it by multiplying by the reciprocal.